Yeah, it seems like you guys have been playing better, and I imagine at some point defensively it's got to be hard on you guys when the offense just isn't putting points on the board and you guys are feeling a lot of pressure in the game.
I mean, it go both ways. I mean, it been times where we couldn't get a stop and they were scoring. So it go both ways. We just can't seem to put it together, everything together right now.
How disappointed are you? This is your last go-around, and you had an amazing season last year to be in this situation where you guys are going to have a losing record in your last season in college.
I mean, it's tough being that we've made a bowl since I've been here, besides this year, but, I mean, we just got to finish strong.
There were times tonight where the receiver was running free across the middle. Were you guys in the zone on those?
Yeah, if he's free, we're definitely in the zone.
Do you mind just about Brewer? How would you describe him as a passer, as a player, and what were you guys trying to do with him, particularly in the passing game?
We knew that we was going to try to get it out quick. We came in the game looking to blitz. I mean, we lost Adam, so we had to find ways to create pressure.
Just going into these last two games, what will you guys use to motivate yourselves and to keep going, keep grinding?
Man, if you got a sense of pride, man, it's just pride. Like if you're a competitor, and I mean, who want to go out there and lose? So, I mean, you got to have that in you.
I know she got hurt making that tackle on Hodges. What happened on that play?
Oh no, I just got the win, not the other.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, a knee to the stomach.
The penalty, on Aaron, obviously was a tough break. I'm just curious. I guess in some ways, can you kind of understand just sometimes in the heat of the game, maybe you make a mistake you don't intend to make. Can you just comment on just what that's like as a player to be out there like that?
I mean, as a player, it get emotional out there. You just got to be able to control your temper in adversity.
When you guys get the ball, you stop them and they get the ball back to the offense on the 20. Are you thinking the offense is going to take care of business or go down and we're going to win this game?
Yeah, I mean, I have total confidence in the offense. I mean, every time we get the ball, I feel like we're going to score. It just didn't go our way today. Self-inflicted stuff.
D-Man, you touched on it earlier, but can you just kind of describe what this year has been like for you? Obviously, you had the expectations are just so high and just so many kind of crazy things happen. What has it been like to experience it,
I mean, it's been it's just been frustrating from the injuries to our record. It's just been real frustrating. But I mean, with the guys, man, we never quit. So I can't say that we have the effort. We bring the effort each and every game. We just can't put it all together right now.
Were you surprised? It looked like you threw the ball behind him on the pick. Were you kind of surprised when you looked up and the ball was like right there for you?
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised. I mean, I knew the receiver was on the outside of me, and I wasn't expecting the ball to come right to me. I thought I'd have to push a little bit more, but, luckily I was in the right place.
McMillan, was he one of those running backs that you really had a gang tackle to get him down?
Oh yeah, he's a tough guy. We missed several tackles on him. Ones that we should have made. But I mean, he's a good running back. So.
What was your assignment on the interception?
Just push out. Get some depth. Working to number 2 is just his zone coverage.
And PJ is obviously out for a good bit of the game. What does he mean to the defense? And
he means a lot. He's a great player. We missed him a lot. There's a lot of guys coming off the sidelines to help try to replace him, but he's a great linebacker, and we missed him.
A week or two ago, you talked about maybe the game slowing down a little for you. What did you see out there tonight?
I think it helps week by week. As the season goes on, I think it's I'm getting a little bit more used to the speed. you know, I mean, work. I mean, you get reps doing the, you know, some of the same things every week, and you start to see it, and you start to, you know, learn how to play things. So I think it's slowing down quite a bit. I mean, I think it's at a pace where I'm able to, you know, play better than I have.
There was some times out there tonight where they went to the quick count on offense. It seemed like the defense had little problems lining up, getting ready for those quick counts.
Yeah, they were coming at us pretty fast. You know, we expected tempo, and you know, we try to prepare for it, but you know, you just got to do what you have to do when you're in that situation. Try to get lined up.
Brant, I thought overall the defense played pretty well, you know, holding the field goal when they got in the red zone particularly. What were maybe some of the keys you guys wanted to achieve against them?
You know, we just wanted to, you know, get the ball down when they run it, and, you know, just try to make plays when the ball's in the air, in our secondary. You know, we just, our plan was to just go out and, you know, execute our assignments and dominate the game.
Freddie, you were right there when they called that unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. What did you see from your point of view?
Well, I was actually turned away. I didn't see it at all. So I don't know what happened on that.
I imagine the stuff you're going through your mind, you guys are in field goal range basically. You just need a few yards. You have 50-something seconds left, and probably 5 yards, you know, gets you in a comfortable spot. Kind of what were the emotions then after that?
I mean, guy made a mistake. Like, we all made mistakes today. It was obvious. So you can't be down on just one person. It's the whole team to blame. So, I mean, you just have to keep going, move on.
Were you surprised you guys opened up and moved the ball, jumped out on them, and then it was like a door slammed, and turnovers and pretty much any kind of mistake you can think of happened after that?
No, I mean, I wasn't surprised. I mean, that's what we're supposed to do. I mean, that's what we practiced for all week, and that's the kind of thing that we go out and try to do every game. And then as the game went on, you know, it got kind of rocky. They made adjustments. I mean, we tried to make adjustments, but they just came up on the better end.
Coach Johnson said you guys had a lot of trouble accounting for the Mike linebacker, and were they doing anything in particular that made that harder than usual, or is it just clearing out the space to get to him? Or
I mean, they schemed it. Nothing we haven't seen before. I mean, just the different schemes have different assignments, and you know, you never know on which play who goes supposed to go to who. But you know, obviously, we didn't get the job done.
I know there's not a ton of necessarily vocal leadership on the team, but you're sort of, I guess, now entering that phase where you kind of have to take part of that. Is this going to be sort of a test for that in the next 2 games for you, where you get more vocal with the guys and try to take some of that leadership?
Definitely, we had to try something. I mean, what we're doing now isn't working, so we have to go back and adjust, and we try it out, see where it goes.
After the first couple drives, was there anything particularly they did differently that made it tough for you guys to account for guys?
Not necessarily. I mean, like I said, they've been doing the same thing everybody else has been doing, so we just didn't get the job done.
With these last 2 games, like where will you kind of dig for motivation and to keep going? Obviously, it's you know, going for a bowl game is one thing, but now that that's probably gone, what's going to try to push you?
Just the chance to play another game. I mean, it's fun to just go out there and play. Our next game is at Miami, so that's always a good experience. We had a good time down there last year, so that'll be fun getting back down there. And then, of course, we're going to get up for our last game at Georgia here. So, I mean, I think there'll be plenty of motivation. We just have to execute like we've been doing all year. Just have to go back to practice and get better, essentially.
For the most part this year, you guys have been hanging physically and talent-wise with most of the teams you play. What do you guys need to do to overcome those mental mistakes?
I mean, dial into our rule books and film room. Make sure we study our film. Like you said, I mean, I don't think talent is the problem or anything like that. We just are missing assignments. So we have to just make sure we know our assignments in every situation.
Curious just how you felt physically after having a little bit of rest.
I mean, I felt good today. I mean, I didn't have any trouble. It wasn't my legs were back. I think the team was well rested, so I don't see that as being a problem.
It seemed like Justin had a little more juice too. I mean, I don't know if much you can notice that, but did it seem that way to you?
Oh yeah, I mean the bye week definitely helped us. I mean we got rested up, got some guys back, and so it helped a lot.
Is this season, would it be accurate or fair to describe it? Is it just kind of hard to believe what's happened for you guys?
Yeah, I mean I'm lost. I don't know.